Record. Alrighty, welcome to Close Calls, week 8. We've taken a break. I was on vacation, so yeah, screw you guys. And I was pretty jacked up last week. I know you guys didn't care. I'm still alive. And here we are with Jeff. We have Jeff Meister with us on week 8. Talk to me, Jeff.
What's up, guys? Sorry, like I was telling him, I'm gonna be driving home. I would have stayed at work a little bit later to do this, but kids got, Halloween today, so I'm trying to drive home and be there on time for them. But anything for you guys.
Look at that. Jeff is risking his life for the league. That's big time.
It is. That's big time, man. I was telling him I got this ghetto rigged up here, man, to where I'm holding up my phone on my rearview mirror. But we'll keep it going, bro.
We're gonna need a picture of that.
Yeah, I'll get a picture of it.
That's beautiful. All right. Point number 1. So before we get all crazy, your team name, Barry Sanders. Where did the inspiration come from?
Barry Sanders, bro. I mean, it says it right there. But I say dairy because that's white milk, and you got your boy Christian McCaffrey. You know what I mean? So that's Christian McCaffrey being the white boy. He's the white Barry Sanders right there. That's where that came from.
Damn, that's
That's
pretty
Barry Sanders.
that's pretty clever. I like that. So one thing we're gonna go over here real quick is your team. Your team is pretty good actually.
For a change, right?
Isn't that something?
It is something.
You're projected to get the win. You're probably gonna have the most point this week.
I was hoping I was gonna bust, pop my 200 cherry, but Singletary kind of let me down. But it is what it is.
You got close. You got 188. That's a really high score. I mean, you got the white milk Barry Sanders. You got Kenneth Walker. You got a brand new running back here in mid-season, and all of a sudden, this Deontay Foreman puts up 38 points for you. What is going on?
2 running backs, bro, just sitting there.
Isn't that crazy?
And you know what's crazy? Because I've actually tried to put a couple of these trades out, and I think it's no one has accepted them. And a couple of these guys that blew up, man, were in those trades, and it's almost like they weren't accepted because someone's telling me something to maybe just keep them, just keep the team. If it's working, it's working, right?
I think it is. You know what's crazy? So now you have a surplus of running backs, but I remember a couple years ago where every single first-round running back you would draft would just get hurt. They would tear their ACL and be done for the whole year. And then I would always be trying to trade you. I say, hey man, what do you want for this broken running back? I got you. I am your friend. I am here for you. And you would say no every time.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was more like a start, trying to keep them. I don't even know if we were in keepers yet. Maybe I was trying to keep them, but I don't know. Fucking David Johnson was that guy. I remember.
Yeah.
He got hurt like 2 games in.
And Jamal Charles, multiple years.
I've never been able to ride a running back like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's never been my thing. So.
Well, this is good for you. You're 4-3. You're gonna move on to 5-3. In this division, and man, you and Joel are gonna be right there at the top, battling it out the rest of the year.
Oh, me and Joel we're gonna take this bitch over.
I'm afraid so.
We'll see. I always look at Joel. I don't know if you ever seen that picture, that meme, where it shows 2 hands shaking. Like, good job, Joel. And then right after, I'm gonna wash my hands because I don't want to touch it anymore. But I'm rooting for him, but in the same way. No.
Well, good luck to you the rest of the way. This is very impressive. You were at the bottom down there for many years. You struggled. You've had the running back curse, and this year you are getting blessed with running backs. Well, there you have it, folks. Breaking news. Kenneth Walker, keeper. Here it is. Jordan versus Carlos. Jordan is 3-4. He's on a 2-game losing streak. We got Carlito 2-5. He's on a 1-game winning streak. Jordan already finished playing his guys. He's at 147. Had a hell of a showing from those Eagles. 84 points from 3 of those guys.
7-0.
Yeah. Wow. And then, so we'll see. So he's got a nice little cushion there. Carlos is projected 143, but he still has 3 guys to go. He has Joe Mixon, Nick Chubb, the number 5 running back in fantasy, and Tyler Boyd.
What's crazy about that, man, is Sutton, man. Well, that guy's been real disappointing this year. But, I mean, he's got Russell Wilson as his quarterback right now, so.
2 points for Courtland Sutton.
Terrible. That's his keeper. That's his keeper.
It sure is. Might want to rethink that situation. But does he have a chance? What do you think? Can he pull this off?
Bro, I mean, with the way Nick Chubb has been playing, you know, and you got Jamar Chase out. He's got Boyd, right?
Yeah.
So he's got Boyd. I mean, Higgins and Boyd can go off. I don't want Higgins. Fuck Higgins. I don't want him to go off at all. That guy can just catch nothing and just let it be Joe Mixon and Boyd. But I think he does, man. And we'll see. You never know. This year has been so unpredictable.
Yeah.
That who knows?
This is going to be interesting. Nick Chubb has had multiple 20-point games, over 30-point games. So he definitely has it in him to carry Carlito to a win.
He could.
Well, we will be watching. Next segment, close game of the week, or that we chose, Panthers versus Falcons, the NFC South showdown. This was a dogfight. The Falcons pulled this out in overtime. This is a crazy game. I'll pull up the clip here of the game-tying touchdown by DJ Moore. I know Carlito was watching this.
Walker on first down, looking to his left. And now Walker fires downfield, looking for DJ Moore. Whoa, 62 yards.
So that was 28-34. That would have tied the game. Extra point would have won the game, so that you could say that would be the game-winning catch. Instead, they missed the extra point. They go to overtime, and Atlanta kicks the game-winning field goal, beats them in overtime, claims first place of the NFC South.
It is. It's crazy. The South is wide open right now. Who would have thought the Falcons, of all teams, will be first in the NFC South? So I know Jordan likes to throw stats. I've seen a little cool stat. So PJ Walker and DJ Moore have the longest air distance thrown since 2016. And it was 67.6 yards air time.
That was a long-ass throw.
Whose fault do you think that is? So if they don't win, do you blame DJ Moore for losing his composure, taking his helmet off, getting those penalty yards, or is it the kicker's got to make that regardless?
You know what? That's a good question. To me, it's both. So one, you don't take the damn helmet off when you're trying to win a game. But when you're trying to tank, hey, it's all forgiven. Go for it, right? We're going for the number 1 pick, so maybe it was all part of the plan. I don't know.
Maybe.
To me, it was both.
Yeah, that's tough there.
Wow. Well, what a heartbreaker.
Yeah, the look on his face, man. I don't know if you've seen that video of DJ just sitting there on the sidelines thinking he did it, and then and they lose. So, but at least he got to eat, man. DJ has just been unfortunate, man. That's a good wide receiver on a terrible team.
Yeah, it's been a long time. He hasn't had a game. I think those are career highs for him, actually.
Yep.
Well, moving on. That was interesting review. Monday Night Football prediction. Who you got? Browns versus Bengals.
I got Bengals. And I think all the stats go against the Bengals because I think from what I have here, the Browns are 7-1 against the Bengals, and Burrow is 0-3 against the Browns. So I just think I don't know. Bengals have been playing decent, and I think they have the same amount of weapons though.
And this is even without Jamar Chase. You think they still have a good chance?
I think they still have a good chance.
Interesting. So will Joe Burrow have a drop off
on this game?
Yeah, in offense production overall.
think he'll make it work on this game, man. Honestly, I like Joe Burrow. I mean, when we were in the draft, it was either Joe Burrow or Tom Brady. Should have fucking took Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
Tom Brady. But yeah, I mean, I like Burrow. I think he'll be all right in this game.
All right. So no drop off for Burrow. All right. Final thoughts. Anything you want to put out there?
Just how crazy this year is, man. Like, just no one has been able to predict anything. I mean, you got Geno Smith as a top 10 freaking quarterback. You got Russell Wilson being terrible. Kyle is 1-6.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? That's crazy right there. And then, I mean, you got your division. Your division's kind of up for grabs, right? You guys are pretty much. I didn't look at Sam. Is Sam winning this week or not?
Yeah, he's projected to win.
Okay, so but still, I mean, your division's pretty much up for grabs right there, easily. All three of you guys are still ended up there. But I mean, I don't know, man. This whole season's been crazy. You know, with the Giselle Tom Brady thing. You know, all these Bucs fans thought this was going to be the year where we're going to take it back, and that went right out the window. That ship has sunk.
Damn.
So,
you're right there with us, buddy. So
I am. I can't really talk too much shit, but I just, you know, all the high hopes that you guys had this year, it's pretty funny.
It's the same high hopes that you guys had when you guys had Jameis Winston as your starting quarterback.
Hey, we're riding with Red Waffle right now, man. Like, he's that's crazy. Jameis has been a healthy scratch too.
Yeah.
But
he's the best cheerleader out there.
He is, and Michael Thomas is too, man. He's been cheering on the sidelines too, and that guy has been freaking trash. If we need to get rid of somebody, it's him.
Yeah. Well, they got a good chance. I think the deadline's tomorrow.
Deadline's tomorrow, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, hopefully they do something, because the Saints are in a terrible position next year for anything. And this year.
Well,
we could win the South though.
I know, but it's okay. You got the Broncos, so it's all good. Let's right, Broncos country. Let's ride.
That's right.
That's right. Where are we riding? I don't know. Into, you know, maybe a top 5 pick, but we're riding somewhere.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Hey, they need to get their money back on Russell Wilson.
They do, man. It's just crazy. I mean, who are you blaming that on, though? I mean, you blaming Russ, or you blaming the coach? I mean, what is it?
That's a tough one. Everybody's looking for an answer on that one.
Everyone keeps pointing at Russ. I mean, but I don't know. The way that offense has been run, it's terrible. That coach needs to go.
Russell Wilson has been very good in this league for many years. You can say he was a product of the system. And every year I come on here and have to defend this freaking guy because I've been a fan for such a long time. But I think everybody's coming to their senses and starting to find out that Nathaniel Hackett is not a real NFL head coach. You look at that team, they're very undisciplined. They get a lot of penalties, stupid penalties. And they are the worst. I think one of the worst teams in the red zone, scoring in the red zone. That's all coaching, man.
That's what I'm saying. So can we blame Russ? I mean,
he's part of the problem.
Well, I got this question to you. Okay. His off the field antics.
Yeah.
Who do you think is worse, Jameis Winston or Russell Wilson?
I think Russell Wilson is just corny antics.
But they're both corny though, man. Like Jameis is just a freaking goofball, and then you got Russell Wilson working out on the airplane. I mean, these guys are. Russell's just trying to be so cool, you know. He's just not.
He's like the lamest dad at the PTA.
He is.
Just trying too damn hard.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think they can turn around. I think if they fired Nathaniel Hackett, things will look a little bit better. It's embarrassing that they couldn't figure out the running back situation. They got like Latavius Murray out there as their lead back. Yeah, something's just not right.
They were rolling with was it Devontae Williams, and then they gave him that full workload, right? And then he ended up getting hurt. So they're trying to figure it out. But I just don't see how they can't get it done when they got Judy and all these receivers, Sutton, and still can't get nothing done. So that's just weird.
Yeah. All right. Well, we still got another half a season to find out. So.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on, buddy. Thanks for sharing your insight, and we appreciate it, man.
No problem. Thank you guys, and thank you for having me.